Hello, ladies. I'm Chandra Brooks. Thank you for allowing me to come on your woman empowerment blog and share some of my insight into woman empowerment. I am Chandra Brooks, also known as a socialpreneur. I am a leadership and political coach, and I help women, I help individuals that are interested in possibly running for political office in their near future to set that foundation in order to elevate them and get them to be ready for that role. I am a vice chair of the Commission on the Status of Women and Girls in Santa Clara County, California. I am a wife, a mother of four. I already said vice chair of the commission. I am Northern California staff director for SEIU USWW, which is one of the largest unions in California. And we represent close to 50,000 workers statewide. And I also am CEO of Building Peaceful Families. It's a nonprofit organization that helps reunify families and celebrates fathers and women. Anyway, thank you for having me again. I wanted to touch on a few things and a few questions that were asked to me by Melanie regarding women empowerment. And I think that it's so important that, us women support each other and we look out for each other. And that's something, when you ask them, what does Chandra do in the community? And a lot of people would say she is an advocate for women, and I stand for women. And I believe that women need to take more leadership roles, and if women led more, things would be so much better if we took on more leadership roles. But the women that have had huge impacts in my life have been my mother, of course, who has taught me resilience, who has taught me independence, who has taught me hard work. I've watched her work hard. I've watched her go through struggle and be able to still get through life and still work and take care of her family. So she's definitely taught me resilience. I've also had boyfriends and mothers that have been in my life that have made huge impacts in my life. They've taught me how to love unconditionally with no terms, how to stand strong in my word, how to be very firm, and to be opinionated and be okay with it and not shy away from it. So I've done this, and I've gained all these wonderful skills from all these women that have morphed me into who I am. And I'm so grateful for it because I think I have the best of both worlds. I have that strength, and I also have that compassion part that makes me and helps me become a good leader. So those are the women that have influenced me and that have have made me who I am today. I've also done a lot of mentoring, and I really believe in that saying to lift as you climb. So I think it's very important as women that we are always looking behind on who we need to be preparing to take over for us once we move on. So we need to be mentoring. We need to find and look out for those other women leaders and those other women in our industry that are younger than us that can take on these roles once we move on. So we constantly have to open doors, provide opportunity, look out for younger women, see those ones that stand out and shine, and we have to nurture that and continue to build them up. So I am constantly looking out for other women to join the Commission on the Status of Women, get them in training programs to prepare them to be great leaders within the community. But that's something I definitely live by, is to lift as you climb. What else? I think another question was about sisterhood. I definitely have a sisterhood of women that I can go to when necessary. I think it's very important to have that. But I also want women to be very careful, on who you bring or in your circle, and make sure you've known these people for a long time before you give your information, before you give them all your tools and all your secrets, because you never know. You can't trust everybody. So if you have a solid group of friends that have been in your life for a good amount of time and you can trust them, that's great. But be very careful who you bring around you, because you never know what they are out for. They may seem nice at first, but you have to be careful. So, I truly believe in a sisterhood, but I also believe that not everybody wants to be your friend. Not everybody that wants to get close to you wants to be your friend. So you have to watch out. Let me see, what was the other question that you guys had? Sorry, ladies. I think the other one was, what do you value most about the bond you have with other women? So what do I value most? Let's see. I value that we understand each other. I think with mothers, we understand each other, especially mothers that are in business, mothers that are independent, mothers that are leaders. We understand each other. We know our schedules. We know that the washing is not going to get done all the time. We know that the dishes are going to pile up. We know that we can't cook every day. So we support each other on how we're able to do that. Like give tools, different ideas, how to prep meals on the weekends, how to carpool, how to, okay, I'll pick up your son here or your daughter there, and we help each other get through. So it's very important to have a sisterhood of people that, understand each other and that we can get by. But I just truly believe that women, when we lead so much better. We are strong leaders. We lead and we think things out a little bit more. We're more collaborative when we lead. We have more compassion and we think long term, and we try not to let our ego get in the way when we're making decisions. So I think that, every time I've looked up to a woman leader, they've been great leaders that have been compassionate, have been non-competitive, and have always thought things out a little bit more clearer and are willing to meet in the middle. So somebody that is level-headed. So I think that we have to continue to own our leadership, and we have to continue to not be scared to be strong, and understand that it's not a bad thing if we're strong. And we have to ensure that people understand and they respect us. So that's my words of empowerment for you women in this group. And I hope I brought you some insight and some encouragement that we all need to help each other. We all need to have each other's back, and we have to continue to push each other and support each other in leadership roles. All right, ladies, you guys have a blessed day, and I hope to hear from you soon. You can find me on Facebook at Chandra Brooks, or also The Socialpreneur, or www.social-preneur.com. And I hope to hear from you. Take care. Bye.